You might have carbon fiber in your Maserati, but now you can have it on your Maserati key. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. This is a Maserati key. It's kind of one of the older ones, Quattroporte and the Granturismo. You may be familiar with the switchblade key. What's interesting about this is that there aren't that many covers for them. I'm not sure why. I suspect it's just low production numbers that mean there isn't a really healthy aftermarket. But this is in that Maserati blue, but it's just plastic and kind of gets scuffed up, and a lot of us like to dress our keys up. And so I found these. They are available online, and they are real carbon fiber. You can see here that they are blue, and that you get two halves to it, and they are also crazy expensive. I would normally expect something like this for any key fob cover to be like 10 bucks, but these are like 120 bucks. Will that scare you off? I don't know, but I thought I'd pick them up to show you. So let's go ahead and just put these on the key and see what we think. Now you can get these in some different colors. I think they have like a silver and a black. I wanted the blue. Kind of matches the Maserati blue a little bit, but I just thought it's a little different. And since my Maserati is blue, I thought it'd be kind of cool. Now you can see that it's really, I love it. I think it looks great. You see the carbon fiber weave under there. It has a little bit of a royal blue to it, and it's not like a consistent royal blue because like some of those low areas of the fiber are like more of a black. So you get this kind of nice texture, but it's got this matte finish, which I think looks sexy. Dead sexy. Now, if you flip it over, you can see kind of that raw carbon fiber. It's obviously very, very light. Now, one of the things that I was worried about is how does this attach? Because when I get these, sometimes they have little lips, little raised edges around the edge, and I can't really detect it. Now, what I would say is that you might be able to see there, it looks like there's maybe just the slightest hint of a rolled edge. Maybe it's like the epoxy or something, the resin that's just accumulated on the edge, but there really isn't anything all that distinctly standing out that says to me that this is going to stay on the key ring or on the key remote. Now, I want to show you here. If I do put it on, the fit is great, but if I push it on, it actually seems to stay. Now, I'm not exactly sure where it's grabbing. Obviously, it's got to be under here or under there somewhere, and kind of the same for this side. Now, that being said, I wouldn't say it's the most secure thing because look, you know, if one side grabs, I don't know that the other side has much to grab onto. And, you know, I'm just kind of pressing it on there, and like this side will kind of come off. So, what to do about that? Well, first of all, just look at that. I mean, that, oh, I think that looks dead sexy, you know? Just kind of like me. And it's thin enough that it doesn't interfere with my ability to get to the buttons. Now, obviously, the one side kind of stays on. You can pull it off here. And if I push this other side on, I wonder if it'll find enough of that crack to hold on. Maybe, maybe not. But what I don't want to do is make it a permanent installation. So this is what it looks like. But what I think I am going to do here is actually use rubber cement. So you kind of remember those little brushes that you had in grade school, you brushed on rubber cement. And I feel like if I put some rubber cement under here, it'll hold that in place, and yet it won't be permanent. You can kind of rip it off and then rub the rubber cement off. So that's kind of my plan, and hopefully that works. I wish the gap here were maybe a little bit bigger or something, or there was a little more obvious way to attach it. But when you get it, you might have the same issue here, that it kind of snaps on, kind of stays in place, but not really. So just something to think about. If you do want to pick these up, though, I will put a link to them in the description. Peter Von Panda, out.